All right, blessings everyone. Good evening. Today we are going to be doing book number 3, side by side, chapter number 8 in the workbook. Let's begin. We have chapter here. Make sure I'm sharing. There we are. So here you could do them, America. Number 1. I'll do number 1 and you could do number 2. Lisa didn't feel very well when she got up this morning because she had eaten a lot of candy before she went to bed. Number 2.
My husband invited his clothes for dinner last Friday night, and she forgot to tell me. Unfortunately, I have already gotten tickets for the concert.
Okay. So dinner. Okay, unfortunately, I had already gotten tickets. Good. Number 3, go ahead.
Our friends didn't stop showing you pictures of their grandson all evening. They had just visited him the day before.
Good. They had just visited, right? Okay, number 4.
I wanted to drive to the mountains like my friends yesterday, but they had driving to the mountains the afternoon before.
So they had, third column, driven. Very good. Number 5.
Andrew wasn't very happy when I visited him yesterday. He had used himself while he was cooking dinner.
Okay, he had just cut himself. Very good. Next, number 6.
Alice couldn't buy the new printer she wanted because she had spent all her money on her vacation.
Very good. Number 7.
When my son got home from his date last night, my wife and I had already gone to sleep.
Had already gone to sleep. Very good. Next one.
My children didn't want to eat pancakes for breakfast yesterday morning because I had made pancakes the morning before.
Excellent. Okay, number 9.
I didn't see a movie with my friends last weekend because I had seen 3 movies the weekend before.
I had seen 3 movies before. Very good. Let's clear this up. All right, number 10. Go ahead.
When I got up this morning, my wife had already left to work.
Had already
left
for work. Very good. Number 11.
Norma was upset when I saw him yesterday morning. He had a big argument with this next door neighbor the night before.
What's the answer? Ooh. You could say, It's not right for this sentence, but just so you know, you can say, he has had played. Okay? He has had played. But if I want to say the past, I have to say, he had played. Ya había tenido. En español sería ya había tenido, como si yo digo, él ya había tenido, él había tenido y él ha tenido. Has had. No, it looks a little tricky, but okay, no problem. It's okay. Number 12. You okay?
When I saw Jill today, she was very happy. Her boyfriend had just given her a beautiful bracelet for her birthday.
Had just given her a beautiful bracelet for her birthday. Good. And number 13.
Tom couldn't let me his addiction. Other day because he had lost his integrity before.
He had lost it. Very good. All right, let's go to the next page. Hi, Juliana. Juliana, you ready to answer when the time comes?
Hi, teacher.
How are you? Okay, so I'll call you when we get there. We're going to repeat first, and then you can go ahead. Excellent. All right, here we go. She felt very happy when she left through the store. She felt very happy when she left through the store. Or to the store. I added, I'm sorry. She felt very happy when she left the store. Number 2. She had never bought a computer before. Good. Get ready, they get longer. Okay. He looked very nervous when he knocked on the door. Again, he looked very nervous when he knocked on the door. When he knocked on the door. I'll say it again. He looked very nervous when he knocked on the door. He looked very nervous when he knocked on the door. Almost. Okay, I'm going to say it slow. I'm going to say it slow. Listen. Slow. He looked, only one clap. He looked very nervous when he knocked on the door. A little faster. He looked very nervous when he knocked on the door.
He looked very nervous when he knocked on the door.
Good. He had never gone out on a date before. Good. She felt very weak and her throat was sore. Good. She had never had the flu before. Good. He felt very proud when his guests asked for more. He felt very proud when his guests asked for more. He felt very proud when his guests asked for more. He felt very proud when his guests asked for more. Yes. Asked. All right, let's put this up. There we go. He had never He had never baked a pie before.
He had never
She felt very foolish when her food on the, oh, I couldn't see, I'm sorry. Here, let me read it here. She felt very foolish when her food hit the floor.
he felt very foolish when
Food hit the floor. Again, she felt very foolish when her food hit the floor. Good. She had never eaten with chopsticks before. He looked very scared when he started to roar. He looked very scared when he started to roar. He had never been close to a lion before.
He had never made,
He had never been close to a lion before.
he had never been close to a lion before.
Okay. Next one. Let's get this up. There we go. She was very annoyed when he started to snore.
She was very annoyed when it started to snow.
He had never made so much noise before.
And they never made so annoyed before.
He was very surprised when he opened the drawer. He had never seen so much money before.
And they never seen the money before.
So much money before.
So much money before.
So much money before. Good. Let's go. Letter C. All right. Late for everything. We're supposed to answer this. So Gary Gray was very, read it with me. Gary Gray was very upset yesterday. Together. He didn't get up until 9. And as a result, he was late for everything all day. Number 1. He got to the train station at 9:45. The train had already left. Number 2. He drove to the office and arrived late for an important meeting. It had already? Which is it? Began or begun? Begun.
Begun.
Because, very good, because you have, remember, I put it here. You have began, began, begun.
Begun.
We're using had, so had begun. The third one. Okay, number 3. Let's do it together. He got to the restaurant.
Restaurant at 1.
He got to the restaurant at 1 to meet his friend
Jan.
for lunch. However, she had already gone back to work. Very good. Number 4. Let me clear this up. She had already gone back. If you're online, if you have a question, please ask. Please let me know if you need me to write the answer. Number 4. He got to the bank at 3:15, but he was too late. He had already closed. Number 5. Here we go. He got to the bird watching lecture at 4:15.
Started.
It had already started. Started. Good. Number 6. Let's see. Juliana, number 6.
Okay. He had made plans to get together with his friend Tom, but he didn't get to Tom's office until 5. His friend Tom had already made.
What's the verb? He says the sentence, I'll be leaving at 4:30.
Oh, he has already left.
Okay, his friend Tom had already left. Number 7, Maite. Number 7, Erika.
He drove to the airport to pick up his grandmother and grandfather. He got to the airport at 8:30. Their plane had already arrived.
Their plane had already arrived. Very good. Letter D. In a long time. Let's see. We got lost on the way to the party last night. We hadn't listened very carefully to the directions. I enjoyed seeing my old friends at my high school reunion last weekend. I hadn't seen them since we finished high school. Number 3, Juliana.
My number 3.
Yes, please.
My wife and I decided to have a picnic in the park last Sunday. We haven't not decided a picnic in the park in a long time. No. We haven't had a picnic in a park in a long time. We
Okay.
haven't not had.
Anybody has a different answer?
Hadn't had big in the park.
You said hadn't?
Hadn't.
Like that?
Yes.
Okay. We hadn't had a picnic in the park in a long time. Number 4, Erika.
Dancing with my girlfriend last Saturday night, and I hurt my back. I hadn't gone dancing in a long time.
I hadn't gone dancing. Okay, number 5. Sandra.
Cynthia was embarrassed at the party last night. She had invited her cousin Charles, but she hadn't remembered to invite her girlfriend, Louise.
Okay, but she hadn't
Remember.
To invite his girlfriend, Louise.
She hadn't remembered to invite his girlfriend. Okay, sounds good. Number 6, Juliana.
Okay. Frank looks terrible when I saw him yesterday. His pants were dirty. He hadn't ironed his shirt and he hadn't shaved in several days.
Okay, and he hadn't shaved. Number 7, Erika.
Michael was very disappointed when I saw him last week. He had been on a diet for a month and he hadn't lost any weight.
Okay. He hadn't lost any weight. Number 8. Juliana.
Sylvia fell several times while she was skiing last weekend. She hadn't skied in a long time. Skiing.
She hadn't.
Skiing.
How do you say it?
Skied.
Skied.
Skid. Mhm.
No E.
Skid.
Skied.
Skid.
Skied. Okay. All right. Next one. Number 9. Go ahead, Erika. O Sandra.
Arnold was fired in last week. Arnold hadn't got to work on time in 6 months.
Okay. Arnold hadn't. What's the verb? Okay. Gotten.
Gotten to work on time in 6 months.
Okay, Juliana. Number 10.
Okay. Betty was very lucky. She didn't miss her plane this morning. She got to the airport late, but the plane hadn't taken off yet.
Good. The plane hadn't taken off. Taken off. Yeah, very good. Okay, Erika, number 11.
Alan did poorly on his English stuff last week. I'm not surprised. He hadn't studied for the test.
He hadn't studied. Very good. Number 12. Sandra. Good.
Stuart enjoyed riding his bicycle last week.
Weekend.
Mm-hmm. Stuart enjoyed riding his bicycle last weekend. He hadn't ridden in a long time.
Okay. He hadn't ridden.
Ridden.
In a long time. Good.
Reading.
Okay, question. Let me just ask everybody here in the class. I want you to show me your hands. Good, so, bad. How are we doing with chapter 8? Where are we? Sandra, good, so. So. Juliana? Good.
So, pero good.
So, pero good. Okay. Maite, are you so, pero good too? All right. Let's go to the next page. Okay, so Jennifer was very busy after school yesterday. She was doing various things. So what was she doing at 2? So you have to listen to the question and answer using the verb that answers the question. Listen to the question. What was she doing? So your answer has to say, she was studying, because it says doing, right? ING, the progressive tense, for her science test. Number 2, what has she already done? Listen to the question. She already done. So you have to say, she had already. And then you look at the top. She had already, it says, okay, by 2 o'clock, she already did what happened at 1. 1 says right, so she had already written, right, an English composition. Let's go to number 3. What hadn't she done yet? She hadn't practiced the trombone yet. Number 4, Erica.
She hadn't read the next
Read,
read.
because it's the 3rd column.
Yes. Read the next history chapter yet.
Excellent. Sandra, next one.
Number 3.
Mhm.
What?
Oh, is this the answer? It's 3 answers, yep.
She
So-
hadn't remembered her lines for play. She hadn't remembered memorizing. She hadn't memorizing her lines for the school play.
Okay, she hadn't memorized her lines
her line
for the
for
school
the
play.
school play.
Very good.
She hadn't memorized
Her lines for the school play. Very good. Okay, Juliana, number 6. Okay, Erica, number 6.
He was connecting the new printer.
So what was he doing at 11 o'clock? He was,
But it's the same verb the connecting, right? I don't know.
yes, but hook up is the verb. They want you to use the verb. So what do you have to say for hook up?
He was hooking up.
Hooking up. Very good. But that was very, very smart. Let me change it for something I like. Very nice. Yes.
Say, he was hooking the new printer. It's not
Yes.
the new printer, you just say?
No,
No.
you don't just say he was hooking the printer. You have to say hooking up.
Hooking up.
You see, look over here. This is why. The verb that is given to us here, look here, hook up.
Hook up.
So you say hooking up, or in the past, hooked up. So today I came here and I hooked up the cable to the computer. I was hooking up the cable earlier. You say hooking up.
Well, it was good. He was
Hooking,
up. The new printer.
yes, with up is correct. Now, it's the same with the light. You're turning the light, okay? Turn on, you're turning on, right? Or you're turning off, okay? If you turn up the volume, if you turn down the volume, okay? Same thing. All right, number 7. What had he already done? Erica. Oh, Sandra.
He had already written to the Bentley company.
Bentley Company. Good. Good. Erica, number 8.
He had already given the employees their paycheck.
Giving the employees their paychecks. Very good. Number 9 and 10. What hadn't he done yet? Juliana, you have it? Number 9, 10, or Maite?
No, teacher.
Okay. So what hadn't he done yet? He already completed. He already did up to here. So he hadn't done this one. So what is this one, Erika, number 9?
He hadn't written to the Bentley company yet.
Good. And number 10, Sandra? So this is what happened. Let's look up here for a second. Look here. So we have by 11 o'clock, you see 11 here? 11. This happened, and this happened. But here it says, what hadn't he done yet? That's the word, yet. He didn't do
He
this.
had written to the
He
Bentley
hadn't written-
company,
He hadn't written to the Bentley company, and he hadn't
taken to package to the post office.
post office.
Oh, post office.
Yes. All right. All right, very good. Let's continue. This is a very good exercise. This is very good because an exercise like this, you can use this every day. This is something that when you talk about, especially if you have kids, if you're married, if you have a job, hey, did you already put the boxes over there? No, I didn't do them yet. Well, I need by 3 o'clock, I need you to do boom, 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 and just asks you, and you need to be able to answer present tense, past participle, and so forth. So, Mr. and Mrs. Mendoza had a very busy day at home yesterday. Number 11. What were they doing at 11 o'clock? Listen to the question. What were they doing? What's the answer?
They were cleaning the garage.
They were cleaning,
They were.
right? Number 12. What had they already done? So again, you look here and you know by 11, they did this and this. They did 8 and 9. We already said 11. So you would have these two to answer. So what's the answer? 12. Erica, please.
They have already assembled Billy's new bicycle.
They had already assembled Billy's new bicycle. Number 9, Sandra. Yes, Sandra, do it. Come on, you got it.
They had already,
They,
I have to make a question.
yes, like, look, the first one was they had already assembled Billy's new bicycle. The next one is they had already fixed the fence.
See the fence.
They had already fixed
They
the
had
fence.
already-
They had already fixed the fence. Number 14 and 15. What hadn't they done yet? It didn't happen yet. Okay, Erica, number 2.
They have
I mean, number 14.
they haven't provided the proof yet.
They hadn't repaired the roof yet. Very good. And number 15, Juliana. You have it?
Yes, teacher. They hadn't done. No, they hadn't started to build a tree house.
Yep, so they hadn't
Started to build a tree house.
to build a tree.
6 in the morning.
Oh.
You had to chips on.
Yes. Finished. Yes.
Yes, we could go, yeah. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Are we understanding? This is how this goes. The more you do it, the easier it gets. You have to do it over and over and over. Let's continue on. Brenda wants to lose some weight. So she had a very busy day at her health club. Number 16 at 9 o'clock. So what was she doing at 12?
She was playing.
She was playing. Playing
Playing what?
squash.
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 Good. She was playing squash. That's a game. Number 17. What has she already done, Erika?
She has already done yoga.
So you would say she had already
Done yoga.
done, remember, yoga.
Yoga.
Okay. Number 18.
She had already gone jogging.
She had already gone jogging. She had already gone jogging. Number 19. Let's see, Erika. What hadn't she done yet?
She hadn't lifted weights yet.
All right. She hadn't lifted
She had
weights
yet.
yet. And the next one, Sandra, you have it? Okay, Juliana, go ahead. Next one. She hadn't lifted weights yet. And number 20, Erika.
She hadn't walked across the pool 10 times yet. Swam?
She hadn't swum.
What is it? Swam or swum?
Swum. She hadn't swum.
Very good.
Yes.
If you don't say yet, it's still correct.
Oh, okay.
But you can't say yet. That's fine. The reason why if you don't say yet is correct is because you are shortening the answer. That's all. But it's better to write yet. Yes. Okay, we're doing well. Let's continue. Any questions so far? All right, let me ask you again. Good, so, bad. Good. We got one good. So, Juliana?
So, pero good.
So, pero good. We went to good. Okay. All right, let's move on. So now we have the next section. What have they been doing? What have they been doing? So let's take turns. Number 1. Let's start with Erika. We'll go around. I'll do one. Erika, you can do 2. Professor Smith finally ended his lecture at 6. He had been talking for 3 hours. Number 2, Erika.
The mirrors moved out of their apartment. Moved out of their apartment building last week. They had been living there for several years.
They had been living? That's what you have?
Had been living.
Yes, had been living. Like that? Good. All right. Number 3.
For the
Sandra.
Our daughter lost her job last week. She hadn't been working at the same company since she graduated from college.
She hadn't?
No,
She had been.
She had been working. Okay.
she
Good.
had been working at the same.
Excellent. Number 4, Juliana.
Peter was happy when he and his friend
Girl,
finally got married. They had been going out for 8 years.
all right. They had been going out for 8 years. You see, so here we had it again. Go out, going out. You keep the second word. Okay, number 5, Erika.
We were sad when Bobby's restaurant closed. We had been planning to eat there on our anniversary.
Okay, we had,
Planning.
all right, hold on. I don't know what number is this.
Number
Bye.
5.
There you go. Sorry, so we had been planning. So wait, they're very good. Number 6, Sandra.
We felt very nostalgic
Mhm.
when we went back to our hometown. We had been thinking going back there for a long time.
We had been thinking.
Going back there for a long time.
What's missing? Look,
About
about.
Thinking about.
You see how they gave you the 2 words? Think about. They had been thinking about going back. Excellent. Number 7, Juliana, you have it?
Yes. My husband and I were happy when our son decided to study harder. He has been getting 4th grades in school.
He had
Been getting
getting
4th grades in
4th
school.
grade. Now, Juliana, let me hear you say decided.
Decided.
Good. Okay, Erika, number 8.
Mr. Best was happy when his neighbor bought his own laundry. He had been boring Mr. Best lumber for many years.
He had been borrowing. Very good. Number 9. Go ahead, Sandra.
I'm not surprised that Lenny's doctor put him on a diet. Lenny had been eating too many fatty food.
Had been eating too many fatty foods. Very good. All right, number 10. Go ahead, Juliana.
It's too bad your daughter wasn't able to perform in her violin recital last weekend.
Recital.
Last weekend. She had been rehearsing for it a long time.
Rehearsing.
She had been rehearsing for it for a long time.
Okay, she had been rehearsing for it for a long time. Number 11, Erika.
I'm sorry you have to cancel your trip to Hawaii. You and your wife have been looking forward to it for a long time.
Had been looking what? Yes. Forward to it for a long time. Number 12, Sandra.
I'm so happy that Sally won the marathon last week. She had been training for it for the past 6 months.
She had been training for it for the past 6 months. Very good. Number 13. Juliana.
Nobody at the office was surprised when Mr. Anderson,
Mrs.
Mrs. Anderson fired Frank, her new assistant. He had been arriving late for work every day for the past month.
Excellent. All right. How are we doing? Good? So? Okay. Good.
Good.
Sandra said so, pero good. She said so, pero good. Okay.
Good.
Excellent. All right, let's go. Let's practice repeating here.
You, sir.
Let's repeat after me, everyone, please. Here we go. George had been thinking of studying Greek.
George had been thinking of studying Greek.
Moving to Athens and learning to speak.
Moving to Athens and learning to speak.
But he changed his mind and decided to stay.
Changed his mind and decided to stay.
With his families and friends and his dogs in LA.
Family and friends and his dogs in
LA, for Los Angeles. Jill had been planning to learn how to ski.
Planning to learn to speak.
But she tripped and fell and sprained her knee.
But she fell and her knee.
Sprained her knee.
Sprained her knee.
She had been dreaming of mountains and snow.
She had been dreaming.
She had been dreaming of mountains and snow. She had been dreaming of mountains and snow. But now she's at home and has no place to go. Now she's at home, has no place to go. But now she's at home and has no place to go. Mary had been planning to marry Tim. But she fell in love with his brother Jim. Jim had been thinking of marrying Dee. But everything changed when he met Marie. What a disaster. Nobody's marrying no one here. This is bad. All right, get ready. Letter H. Listening. Are you ready? Here we go. Oh, this is me. Here we go. Repeat after me. Retire.
Retire.
Memorize.
Memorize.
Practice.
Practice.
Drugstore.
Drugstore.
Favorite.
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 Interrupt.
Interrupt.
Around.
Around.
Restaurant. Lively. Lively.
Lively.
Loudly.
Loudly.
Swollen.
Swollen.
Elevator.
Elevator.
fly,
fly,
believe,
believe,
cold,
hope,
fall asleep,
fall asleep.
okay? All right, Mary Lou's broken keyboard. So here we go. Mary Lou's keyboard is broken. The R's and the L's don't always work. Fill in the missing R's and L's. And then read Mary Lou's letter aloud. Here we go. Number 1. I'm afraid there's
Wrong.
something
Wrong.
right?
Yes.
Something wrong with the,
Five place.
is it R or L?
Earth.
R. Fire,
Place.
place, then L. In the
Living room.
And the
living room, and then R. Room.
Also.
also
L or R?
L.
L. Also.
The refrigerator. R.
Is broken.
Oh.
Is broken.
I've been calling all
I've been calling
the landlord. The
landlord
for 3 days. R.
For 3 days on his
cell phone, but he hasn't
called,
called.
but I hope
He
he
calls me
tomorrow. May Mar
again. So we got Mary Lou. Excellent. Okay, let's do number 2. So far, is this easy or hard? Easy? Great, so we're done. I'll check it when you finish. Piece of cake. Let's go to letter J. Here we go. You have to listen, then you have to answer. Number 1. Steve lost his voice. What does that mean? Nobody can hear him. Number 2. Is Beverly one of your relatives? Is Beverly one of your relatives?
yes. She's my cousin.
You said, yes, she's one of my,
Cousin.
she's my wife's cousin. That means they're related, right?
Mm-hmm.
Number 3, we just canceled our trip to South America.
That's too bad. You had been looking forward to eat.
Forward to it.
Forward to it.
Good. Number 4, Ricky has been failing all of his tests this year. I know he's been doing very poorly. Number 5, Francine dislocated her shoulder.
This feet.
I'm sure it's her alive.
I'm sure he hurt a lot. She hurt her shoulder. It's dislocated, so that's painful. Number 6. What did you and your students discuss in class? What did you and your students discuss in class?
B.
We're talking about classical music.
We talked about classical music. Number 7. My girlfriend and I rode on the roller coaster yesterday. Yes.
Did you enjoy?
Did you enjoy yourselves?
Okay.
Number 8. Grandma can't chew this piece of steak very well.
She having problems with her teeth.
She's having problems with her teeth. Very good. Let's continue. Number 9. Jimmy loves her home. Jimmy loves my homemade food. Very good. I know he likes everything
You serve.
serve. Number 10. Did you see the motorcycles go by?
We don't.
No, but I heard the noise. I didn't see them, but I heard them. Number 11. Do you think Mr. Montero will take a day off soon? I think so. He's been working hard. Number 12. Amy wanted to ask her boss for a raise, but she got cold feet.
Okay, she told you.
She was afraid to ask for.
Excellent. She was afraid to ask for it. So when you say the phrase cold feet, it doesn't mean she got sick. Cold feet is like saying que le dio nervios. Okay. All right, number 13. Have you heard that Margaret sprained her wrist? What a shame that Marguerite, have you heard that Marguerite sprained her wrist?
Okay, number 6. What a shame, now she can walk.
She sprained her wrist.
Oh, that's, oh.
So now she can knit.
Okay.
B, number 14. I have to make an important decision.
See, what did you decide to do?
Okay.
What did you decide?
What did you decide to do? Is that the answer? I have to make an important decision.
Would you talk about it? Would you like to talk about it?
Would you like to talk about it?
Hey,
Hey, number 15. I envy you.
Okay.
What's the answer?
you
You don't have anything to be jealous about. Number 16. I feel terrible. Debbie and Dan broke up last week.
How long they have been go out?
How long have they been going out? Very good. Number 17. My ankle hurts a lot.
I thought you feel better soon.
If it said, I hope you feel better, yes, that says he. What happened? Did you twist it? Number 18. I was heartbroken when I heard what happened.
Did you call the doctor?
Nope. Heartbroken means that you were very, very sad.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't mean that you're sick.
Why were you
So why were you sad? Number 19. Michael was furious with his neighbors.
What was he angry about? B.
Good. What was he angry about? Number 20. We went to a recital last night.
We enjoyed the music? Say again, the Quinones?
We went to a recital last night. We enjoyed the music.
We
A
enjoyed the
recital, they were singing.
music.
All right, number 21.
Say
21. Tom, don't forget to shine your shoes.
have a Facebook game today. Say.
You have to shine your shoes. Do you shine your shoes for baseball? Shine.
You have a job interview today.
They're too small? No.
You have a job interview.
Mm-hmm.
You have to shine them so they're clean and nice for the job interview. Number 22. My friend Carla is extremely athletic.
She enjoys doing gymnastics.
He enjoys doing gymnastics. Very good. Number 23. My husband and I have been writing invitations all afternoon.
We're going to have a party.
We're going to have a party. That's why we're writing invitations. Number 24. Last one. Charles rented a beautiful tuxedo for his niece's wedding.
He has to return it Thursday.
But he said, oh, let me read it again. Charles rented. He has to return it. He's rented. So the answer is letter C. He has to return it on Tuesday. Everyone, wonderful job today. Don't forget to keep up doing the upcoming chapters. Keep on studying. Well done. Blessings to you.